there's a lot of latent technology that's about to surface, or maybe even already has surfaced for a lot of people. And there's a message that I'm compelled to share. Last week, I heard a story of a butterfly and how it compared to the resurrection in the caterpillar and the cocoon, and the butterfly that evolved out of that and was completely changed by the metamorphosis within the cocoon. My story is a little bit different, although I can touch base on some of the same topics. When I was a young child, I I was out with my mom collecting flowers. She made wreaths, and as we were collecting flowers, I happened upon a caterpillar. And we picked up the caterpillar. I took it home and put it in a jar, and soon enough, it created a cocoon and waited, and out of the cocoon came a monarch butterfly. And it was really interesting because the whole time that I had that caterpillar, I treated it like most people would treat a pet. I let it crawl on me, play on me, get used to me in general. And then when it created the cocoon, of course, I left it alone. And then when it became a butterfly and we released it, it was the darndest thing. As I remember it, the butterfly would fly around the home, and then it would come back and it would land on my hand, just like most people's pet birds. And there was nobody there to tell me that it's not possible, that butterflies aren't smart, they're not intelligent, they don't develop those habits or characteristics that a dog or a cat or what we consider a smart pet would have. But as I remember it, it very much did fly around the home, and it would come back, and the cat would chase it, and pretty soon it got to the point where the cat was so interested in it, my parents wanted me to set it free. And I remember letting that butterfly go in the house several times with the door open, and it wouldn't leave the door. It would always come back. So, much to my begrudgment, my parents had me go outside and let it loose to where it couldn't come back. And when I look back on that and the story that was told last week, it made me reflect on a childlike view of the world in the aspect of when we see things through our childlike eyes, the person that we still are and always will be, even though we've changed so much in so many different aspects, we always retain that innocence that allows us to view the world through those lenses. And some people don't. Some people lose that innocence and the ability to see things through childlike eyes. But there's definitely magic there for those who retain that, and the abilities that are unfolded when we get those moments where we're able to release our childlike view of the world. And in so many circumstances, they help heal the world, help make advancements in the world. But when we look through things from a childlike eye, we can see that there really are only a few simple things we need in life: food, clothing, if it's necessary. Maybe not even clothing. Maybe we don't even need the clothing at certain times. Shelter to keep us warm when it's cold, or cold when it's warm. Shelter from the elements when there are storms. Probably most of all, love and compassion from those that are around us. That develops everything else that develops in our world is our interactions with others, and how much compassion and love we have for all creation. And if we're able to give that out, it'll definitely be returned. I can testify to that in so many ways, and maybe in some of my further posts I'll share some of those ways that being compassionate has definitely been an improvement over times that I might have been locked down and incompassionate or inconsiderate, and the night and day difference between the two aspects. But always remember the caterpillar that remembered as he changed into a butterfly, the compassion, and was always drawn to that, and was always compelled to return.